Powerful life lessons most INFJs learn too late. Have you ever looked back on a moment in your life and thought, if only I had known this sooner? For INFJs, the rarest of the 16 Myers-Briggs personality types, these moments of revelation can feel especially poignant. Their intuitive nature, deep empathy, and perfectionist tendencies often mean they navigate life with unique challenges, and sometimes learn essential lessons only after enduring heartbreak or burnout. In today's video, we'll explore 13 powerful life lessons that many INFJs learn too late, or often after much heartache. If you're an INFJ or simply curious about what makes these individuals so intricate and fascinating, this journey of self-discovery will resonate deeply with you. 1. Self-care is not selfish. INFJs are natural caregivers, often prioritizing others' needs over their own. This pattern can lead to burnout, resentment, and emotional exhaustion. This stems from their dominant cognitive function, introverted intuition, me, paired with their auxiliary extroverted feeling, fey. Fey drives their focus on harmony and the well-being of others, often at the cost of their own health. Start with small, intentional acts of self-care, such as journaling or setting aside 15 minutes of alone time daily. Recognize that self-care enhances your ability to help others. An INFJ who works tirelessly at a job finds themselves emotionally drained. By setting boundaries and taking a weekend off for rest, they return with renewed energy and creativity. 2. Not everyone deserves your emotional energy. INFJs often attract emotionally needy individuals, which can result in one-sided relationships that leave them feeling drained. Their empathetic nature makes them highly attuned to the needs of others, but this can also make them vulnerable to energy vampires. Develop emotional boundaries by asking yourself, does this person truly value my energy and support? Practice saying no when your intuition warns you about a potential emotional drain. An INFJ friend realizes that their constant efforts to support a toxic colleague are taking a toll on their mental health. Stepping back will help them regain emotional clarity and focus. 3. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. INFJs often guard their emotions, fearing they'll be misunderstood or judged. Their tertiary cognitive function, introverted thinking, T, encourages them to analyze and internalize emotions, leading to a reluctance to share. Start with small steps, like sharing your thoughts with a trusted friend. View vulnerability as a way to foster deeper connections. 4. Saying no is essential for growth. The tendency of INFJs to avoid conflict and please others can lead them to overcommit. Their auxiliary fey makes them crave external harmony, often at the cost of internal peace. Practice assertive communication. I'd love to help, but I don't have the capacity right now. Reflect on how saying no aligns with your deeper values and priorities. An INFJ freelancer learns to turn down low-paying, high-stress clients, freeing up time for meaningful projects. 5. The world is not as idealistic as you want it to be. INFJs often struggle to reconcile their idealistic vision of the world with harsh realities. Me fuels their visionary thinking, while Fey amplifies their desire for harmony, leading to frustration when the world doesn't match their ideals. Balance idealism with actionable steps to create change within your sphere of influence. Accept imperfections as part of the journey. 6. You can't save everyone. INFJs often take on the emotional weight of others' problems, believing it's their responsibility to help. This is tied to their Fey function, which compels them to seek solutions for others' pain. Recognize your limits and focus on empowering others to solve their own challenges. Let go of guilt when you can't fix someone's life. After years of trying to rescue a friend from destructive choices, an INFJ learns to step back, realizing that true change must come from within. 7. Embracing imperfection and authenticity. INFJs are often their own harshest critics, driven by their internal introverted intuition, ni, to foresee ideal outcomes and their extroverted feeling, fey, to meet societal expectations. This combination makes them prone to perfectionism, often at the expense of authenticity. Authenticity lies in embracing imperfections. By trying to meet impossible standards, INFJs may lose sight of their unique value. Consider an INFJ artist who hesitates to share their work, fearing it's not perfect. By releasing imperfect pieces, they inspire others and connect authentically with their audience. Practice self-compassion and treat yourself with the kindness you show others. Focus on progress and shift the goal from perfection to consistent improvement. 8. Finding purpose amid life's chaos. Driven by a deep sense of purpose, INFJs often feel lost in mundane tasks or superficial interactions. They thrive when their actions align with their core values. Purpose isn't a singular, monumental discovery, it's a series of small, meaningful moments. An INFJ stuck in a corporate job finds fulfillment volunteering for a local charity, realizing their purpose is helping others in tangible ways. Reflect on your values and regularly journal to clarify what matters most. Pursue passion projects, because even small efforts toward meaningful goals can create a sense of purpose. 9. Overcoming the fear of being misunderstood. INFJs often feel isolated due to their unique perspective. They may shy away from sharing their thoughts, fearing rejection or misinterpretation. Being misunderstood doesn't diminish your worth. True connection comes from vulnerability. An INFJ writer pens a deeply personal book, expecting criticism, but instead finds an audience that resonates with their story. Surround yourself with support and seek friends who value and understand your depth. Speak your truth and share your perspective, even if it feels uncomfortable. 10. Building resilience against criticism and rejection. INFJs often internalize criticism, viewing it as a reflection of their worth. This sensitivity can hinder personal growth and confidence. Criticism is a tool for growth, not a verdict on your character. An INFJ entrepreneur faces harsh feedback on their business idea. Instead of giving up, they use the critique to refine their approach and ultimately succeed. Reframe criticism by seeing feedback as constructive, not personal. Focus on growth and celebrate your ability to learn and adapt. 11. The transformative power of alone time. As introverts, INFJs recharge through alone time. However, they may neglect this need due to guilt or external demands. Solitude isn't selfish, it's essential for emotional and mental health. An INFJ caregiver learns to set aside an hour each day for meditation, transforming their ability to support others without burnout. Schedule solitude by treating alone time as a non-negotiable appointment. Communicate your needs by helping your loved ones understand why you need space. 12. Cultivating mindfulness to stay present. INFJs often dwell on past mistakes or future possibilities, missing the present moment. Mindfulness helps INFJs ground themselves, reducing anxiety and increasing joy. An INFJ discovers mindfulness through yoga, learning to appreciate daily moments instead of constantly planning for the future. Practice gratitude by writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Engage your senses by using grounding techniques like focusing on your breath or surroundings. 13. Recognizing the value of small victories. INFJs often focus on lofty goals, overlooking the importance of small wins along the way. Celebrating small victories builds momentum and boosts confidence. An INFJ aiming to write a novel finds joy in completing one chapter at a time, realizing each step is an achievement. Set micro goals by breaking large tasks into manageable steps. Celebrate progress by acknowledging every milestone, no matter how small. Life as an INFJ can feel like walking a tightrope, balancing empathy, vision, and authenticity amid a world that often feels overwhelming. But the lessons you've learned along the way are your greatest tools for growth. By embracing these truths, you can transform your struggles into strengths, creating a life that's not only fulfilling for you but also inspires others. Remember, the world needs your depth, compassion, and wisdom. So take these lessons to heart and step boldly into your power. Stay safe and see you in the next one.